TV soap news and spoilers today. We delve deep into the intense drama that unfolded on Days of Our Lives on April 29th. From emotional confrontations to daring cover-ups, the tension in Salem continues to rise as the characters grapple with betrayal, guilt, and hidden secrets. So if you're ready to be swept away by the latest twists and turns, keep reading to uncover how these explosive stories unfolded. Xander's heartfelt confrontation. The betrayal that changed everything. The day began with an emotionally charged confrontation between Xander and Sarah, a moment that has been building up for weeks. Xander, with a look of raw pain in his eyes, poured his heart out to Sarah, explaining how devastated he was by Philip's betrayal. Xander, who had once trusted Philip as a friend and ally, is now crushed by the realization that his loyalty was met with deceit. His voice cracked as he recalled the moments of camaraderie they once shared, only to have it all crumble under the weight of Philip's treachery. But while Xander struggled with the pain of betrayal, Sarah found herself on the edge, trapped in a web of lies and secrets. The truth about Sarah's affair with another man still hangs over her like a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. Despite her best efforts to hide it, Sarah can't escape the gnawing fear that Xander might discover the truth. Her days are filled with constant anxiety, knowing that one wrong move could unravel everything. Lucky for her, she has the backing of her conspirators, Philip, Alex, and Stephanie, who have all gone to great lengths to cover for her. Their alliance seems foolproof, but is it really? The tension is mounting, and as we all know, secrets in Salem never stay buried for long. Maggie, Xander's sharp-eyed mother, is aware that something isn't quite right, and she's starting to sense that Sarah is hiding something from her son. Maggie's intuition is razor-sharp, and soon it might be too much for Sarah to handle. As the clock ticks on, the suspense continues to build. Will Sarah's betrayal be exposed? And if Xander finds out the truth, what will that do to their already fragile relationship? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Sarah's fear is growing, and the day when the truth comes crashing down is fast approaching. Maggie and Philip's heated showdown, a clash of ideals. Meanwhile, in another part of Salem, Maggie found herself in a heated confrontation with Philip. The woman who raised Xander, always calm and collected, was no longer holding back. Maggie unleashed her frustration on Philip, criticizing him for his underhanded schemes and his cruel actions toward Victor. She was seething with anger, and her voice shook as she confronted him about the harm he had caused, not just to Victor, but to their entire family. Philip, ever the manipulator, tried to defend his actions, claiming that he was only looking out for his own interests. But Maggie wasn't buying it. Her loyalty to Victor runs deep, and she made it abundantly clear that she would not tolerate Philip's attempts to slander her husband. The tension between the two was palpable, and it was clear that this feud was far from over. As Maggie's fury reached its peak, it left a lingering sense of unease in the air. How far will she go to protect her family from Philip's machinations? And what lengths will Philip go to in order to secure his own future? Doug's struggles, caught in the act. The drama didn't end with Maggie and Philip. In a shocking twist, Doug found himself in even more trouble when Maggie caught him in a compromising position, sleeping in Holly's room. Doug, who has always been a pillar of strength and stability in Salem, was now caught in a situation that raised serious questions about his actions. Maggie's eyes widened in disbelief as she discovered him in the room, and her heart sank as she tried to process what she was seeing. Doug's behavior has been erratic lately, and this latest incident only added fuel to the fire. Maggie, who has always been a supportive partner, couldn't understand why Doug would put himself in such a position. Was this a cry for help, or was there something more sinister at play? The confusion on Maggie's face was evident, and it only deepened the mystery surrounding Doug's actions. With tensions already running high, this latest development left viewers on the edge of their seats, wondering what Doug's next move would be. The drama continues. What's next for Salem's residents? As the dust settles from these explosive events, one thing is clear: Days of Our Lives continues to deliver drama, suspense, and emotional turmoil at every turn. Xander's pain over betrayal, Sarah's mounting fear, Philip's scheming ways, Maggie's fiery defense of her loved ones, and Doug's increasingly questionable behavior are all paving the way for even more intense confrontations and shocking revelations. Salem may be a small town, but its residents are facing big, life-altering decisions. As each character grapples with their own personal demons, the question remains, who will come out on top, and who will be left to pick up the pieces? The stakes have never been higher, and the drama is only just beginning. So, as we wait for the next installment of Days of Our Lives, we can only wonder, what will happen next in this web of deceit, betrayal, and family loyalty? One thing is for sure, the storylines are only going to get more complicated, more dramatic, and more explosive. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.